You can
So if
never
you were
be.
going to schedule 5 minutes to yourself,
Yeah.
would it be best first thing when you wake up in the morning, middle of the day, end of the day? What do you see or suggest?
I just had this conversation with someone yesterday, and she said, I am not a good waker-upper. If you are not a good waker-upper, first thing in the morning probably is not the best time to do that. So, perhaps you take care of the coffee and the kids, and everybody is off doing their day, and now you can focus on you, even if it's 2 or 3 hours after you woke up. That might be the perfect time to take that few minutes to start in on, now I need to honor myself. Or, if you're the kind of person who does have a really great night routine, incorporate that into your night routine. You stopped watching TV, you're not scrolling on the screen, you're reading some beautiful passages, but maybe you're not really tuning into yourself or your heart or that inner peace that you forgot was even there. That might be the best time. So I don't know that I can say that unilaterally across the board, but anytime you find yourself in nature is a perfect time to do it.
Yeah, I agree with that. We actually had a podcast on nature therapy, and I think we forget just how important just getting outside is. And most of us, let's face it, most of us, I wouldn't say most of us, but a large portion of us are, locked up inside most of the day at work.
Yeah.
Nature was created for us.
Yeah.
We were meant to enjoy it. There are so many benefits that we don't even know or understand and never will just by getting outside. It's more than just getting sunlight and vitamin D. There are so many other things, neurotransmitters that are stimulated and things that we don't even know about that benefits us just from getting outside.
Absolutely. And getting away from the screens. Our life has become so technical. And I personally just don't feel like our bodies are designed to handle all of that energy and all of that electricity and staring at a screen all day. We are meant to move, even if it's just a quick walk around the block, just a little bit of movement. A lot of people will argue and say, well, we don't even have fresh air anymore. Well, at least you're moving your body.
Yeah. And there you get, focus on the positive. It's like,
we do what we can, right?
Yeah, exactly. Do what you can. I got to think that going outside and getting fresh air is a lot better than doing it inside of a climate controlled building. I would sure think.
And, some of the buildings that I've worked in have been incredibly dusty and incredibly moldy. I don't want to be in them. It's not healthy air. So, and, we have things that can help our bodies with all of the pollutants in our world too. So there's a lot of things that we can do for the actual cells of our body too. So yes, the air is a little toxic. Yes, the water is a little toxic. In some places, the water is really toxic, especially right now. Soil can be toxic. It's really about what we can do and not getting so overburdened by the stressors of the world, because there's just nothing that we can do about that. We focus on what we can do for our bodies and our mind and our spirit and what we do want. And it's just a much more peaceful place to live, because when you've been dealing with chronic illness for so long, it's so easy to get so over-focused on that thing. And the burden itself, it can be so heavy. It can be really, really hard to shift gears and to focus on what you do want when you feel so far away from it. But that's why I say you eat that elephant one bite at a time. You don't take it in all at once. Just do a few minutes a day consistently for an extended period of time and just build on that solid, strong foundation.